Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're building something different. So maybe we are planning to build a multi-agent LLM. So in the last video, I have shown you how to handshake with different LLM using the API. So last time we have tried with Gemini, then we tried with Groq. Also, we tried with localhost using Olama. So today I'm going to use one of the LLM to create a multi-agent pipeline. Uh, just let's create a notebook. So here I'm saving all in IPYNB. So there is a difference between .py and .ipynb. .py is kind of a script file. We can type everything in one file in a kind of text Python text file. .ipynb is a interactive shell like a Jupyter notebook. So you can run each cell. You can see the output. It looks like good for debugging, and for the production, it is good to save in .py file while deployment of these agents. So I am saving all this to GitHub. You see only currently I have two files. Have not checked yet. Okay, let's test this. Let me copy the. So before going to start this, I'll show you what we're going to build in this project. So here we're going to build the multi-agent uh, kind of workflow. So multi-agent in the sense the agent one, agent two, agent three. There will be a multiple call. Here it will be the LLM call. Each will have the three LLM call. So what is the multi-agent architecture? So before that, let me show you one architecture. This architecture I have found from Anthropic. So the multi-agent architecture is a system where multiple AI agents work together, each performing a specific task to solve a complex problem more efficiently. So basically, why do we need it? Basically, one LLM alone try to do everything, may hallucinate, lacks in structure. So multi-agent system divides the work, improve the accuracy, enables the specification. Suppose in a plain text, if you say, so we have a big problem, break into a smaller task, then assign the task into a different agents, then combine the results on those agents. Similar to a team in a company, each person has a different role. So there are different patterns you can see here. We have a sequential pattern, we have a parallel pattern. If I give you a high level, the sequential pattern is kind of a, suppose you have a agent one, I generate the idea, then agent two kind of find out some pain points on that idea, then agent three will provide the solution on that pain point. That we can say as a sequential pattern. Similarly, for parallel pattern, suppose multiple agents work in the same time, and the three agents analyze the market, cost, and risk simultaneously, and it will give the output to the another agent. Then we have a routing. Routing project, basically a user, one agent decide who should handle the task. Example, coding question and coding agent. Business question going to business agent. In multi-LLM systems, we can use who is expert in which area. And we have aggregator pattern. Aggregator is basically combines the outputs from multiple agents. So it one agent generates the output, then the aggregate with aggregator, then it will sync to the final answer. Basically, example, combine research plus analysis, then plus summary into final answer. And this is mainly useful for report generation kind of task, decision making, that kind of it is useful for aggregator. And here we have a loop pattern. Loop pattern is kind of like agents refine the output continuously. So how it works, you just generate something, then another agent will review the output from the previous agent. Then if anything is not looking good, then it will improve. Then the task is repeat, basically for high quality output and optimization. Then we have a hierarchical structure. It's kind of a manager agent. Then on the worker agent, example, manager assign a task, then workers execute those tasks. Good for complex workflows, large system. Similarly, you can go through all these from the Anthropic website. Maybe I'll post the link in my description window. Okay, let's start with the agent. Okay, let me create the LLM here. Maybe I will get the code from my previous. I will use here Groq. So here what I'm doing, instead of calling this each time, I will create a function. This function is this. What else we need here? We need model. Another response. Here we need the so this. We need this one. API key. We need called API key. Okay. Need to check up the API key. We don't need Gemini. Okay, let's create the basically here we'll create a agent one as a idea generator. Then agent two will be our business analyst. Then agent three will be our solution. So agent two will use as a find the pain points from the business. Okay. So let's create our idea. First, here three things we need. We need a prompt. Then we need messages. Then we need a call LLM. Okay. Prompt here we need a idea prompt. Okay. Then next one finish the idea. Then only idea, target users, and we need main value. So, okay, so here now let's create the message. So here we have two things we need to create. We'll create a system, we'll create a user. First, we'll create a role. Here I am given a role as a system. You are expert startup advisor. Then I'll give another role to user. Here I'll give Ajay idea prompt. Okay, so now we are going to call the LLM. Then here generate idea. Then print the idea. Let's see. None. Think something on here. This big pump we have. To debug where it is failing, maybe make a test. Yeah, working fine, but it is generating a non-output. Let me check. Yeah, so here we have a mistake. We need to return. That's why it is showing none. Then we need to return the response. Yeah, now we generate a business idea. Let me beautify this. To generate a smart farm, autonomous vertical farming system, target user, main value. Okay, now let's create the next agent. So the next agent will be our business analyst who will find the pain point of this idea. Okay. So will be pain points, what we'll mention here. Analyze the following idea and list the top three pain points. Okay. So here you have the analyze assistance, analyze a prompt. Then we will find pain points, call the message, then display the pain points. Okay, let's double click. I would like to know the idea. Okay, here we have done one mistake. We have not get the idea. So here are the input. You have to give the idea. Idea will be the output from the above agent. So we can analyze and find the pain points, identification, high initial investment, data security, seasonal variability, and readability. Okay, let's create the solution agent. Solution. The solution provider assistance. Analyze the following and write the test solution. So we will be provided the input. Okay, this is our solution provided analysis. We can find the pinpoint. Then we provided but here we have given mistake. That's why it is not generating properly. So in place of generating idea, we have to mention the pinpoints. So the chain is very, very important when we are creating the agents. If I miss the correct input to the agent, it will hallucinate, it will generate the random. So pinpoint analysis and solution can give a identify the three primary pinpoints, then it gives the solution for those pinpoints. Okay, so the test is success for this. The next video, maybe I'm going to learn the agent architectures. Then I will create a separate video for applying the loop, parallel, or different multi-agent architecture. Stay tuned and thank you for watching.